Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Kathy at Northstar Prepsteader. So I didn't put out a notice tonight, but hopefully everybody knows that I am live. I've been doing it for a month now, and I just I'm going to wait for a moment here. Let anybody get on that might be out there and ready to go. I'm from Minnesota. Hey, Dave. Hello. You're my first one. Thrifty VG. Hello. Oh my goodness, you guys are all getting on. Thank you so much. Hello, Adkins family. Hello, Heaven's Essentials. Oh, so Thrifty Fiji, you're going to be going to Rhode Island. So what made you move from Long Island to Rhode Island? One island to another. So, that will make a difference. Move for your children. That's good. Is it a little more land and or a little more space for you to be able to do some things with? So, Adkins family, where are you from? And Heaven's Essentials, I don't remember where you're from either. So, and give me your first name so I can. Sometimes it's easier just to blurb out your names at it. So, okay. So Dave, that chicken coop is looking mighty, 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 mighty awesome. You're doing great. So Adkins, you're from Kentucky. You're moving to Ohio when you're okay. Well, hello, Julie. Central California, south of Yosemite. Oh, I bet that's a beautiful, beautiful area there. So I'm trying to keep a list here of your names. So Heaven's Essentials is Julie. Okay. I know that chicken coop is great. Dave, what kind of predators do you have around your place? Scott, hello. I love all caps with all the exclamation points. So, oh yeah, California. I've heard a number of people online call it California. Is that how you say it? California, California, something like that. So, hi, April. How are you doing? Hello, Food Forest Permaculture. Greetings to you all. So, Food Forest Permaculture, where are you from? And what is your first name? April Greer, I assume that your first name is April, maybe? So, hello, Linda Jacobs, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. I really appreciate that. So Dave, you have coyotes, raccoons, opossums, and fishers. Like the birds? Not like fishermen, right? Howie on Vancouver Island. Okay. Now, Vancouver Island, is that Canada or US? Or is it split in half? I can never remember. I have not been out there yet, and I want to because I know it's gorgeous out that way. April, North Central Louisiana. Well, hello. You know what? I spent 13 years in Slidell. So I know Louisiana and its climate and everything pretty well. So, oh, a big nasty weasel. Okay. All right. Almost like what Morgan was dealing with his ducks, huh? The mink, but kind of in that family. I have not come across. Well, I have not heard of a fisher before. Not that I want to ever come across one, but okay. So you're in BC then. You're food forest permaculture is Howie. it just helps me. I'm an audio-visual person, so if I just hear it, I don't remember it. If I just see it, I don't remember, but I need to write it down. So it helps me a little bit. I have to kind of go over things all over. So, oh, um, Adkins family. Did you have to? Was it buffering or anything for you? Because I'm not getting anything on this side, so hopefully it's. Hi, Crystal. Adkins family. Ah, okay. Well, good. I'm glad it's not my connection here. So, Heaven's Essentials. Oh, okay. Julie. Okay. Oh, yeah. I hear you. I mean, 3 weeks ago we were snowing here. So, and we have such, like you, I'm sure, we have such a short. Sorry, I'm going to turn my phone off. Short growing period that we are 2 weeks behind with everything. I mean, the trees coming out, the weather, getting out and planting. We're just 2 weeks behind. And so I'm out in the garden right now. In fact, I was out planting and I interrupted myself to come and do my live. So I'm kind of like all dirty and grungy right now. But I know. So it's, I just, it takes so long. I've got so many plants this year too. And doing a little bit more than what I've done in the past. But yeah, the garden is. I'm sorry, I always do this. I look. It's right out in my line of sight over there, and so it's not that I'm ignoring you guys. It's I look at my garden. It's 90 and humid. Like tomorrow and the next day. Yeah, we're supposed to be in the upper 80s tomorrow, and a storm coming through. So. All in the afternoon. So that's why I'm trying to get everything done and out right now and do that. 3 cheers for dirty fingernails. Yes, I did scrub them a little bit, but I do have dirt in them. So I think I have dirt on my face too. But thanks, Dave. That means I'm out in the dirt working here, gardening. This is the first year that I have done any type of container planting in the way of the vegetables. So, I started so many of my plants from seed this year. So, well, all of my plants, I started from seed, but I kind of went a little overboard in how many I planted. I'm going to try to make a count here of all of them that lasted, but it's in the hundreds, I know. And it's like, I've got, so now 20, maybe 20 tomato plants, 25 tomato plants, at least that many about 30 pepper plants. So I only have limited raised bed space. And so it's like, oh, well, I'll have more. I'll just put pots around my fence. And it's like, there are so many pots. I think I must have 20 pots that are going around there. So, so now, Thrifty VG, that's the dirt is good for us. It really is. So, in fact, was a Dr. Ash ads, something like that. He wrote a book and it's like Eat Dirt or something like that. So that if we leave dirt on some of our vegetables, like our carrots and stuff like that, it's okay. It's better for us. Yeah, tons of rain. I actually have not had any rain for about a week and a half. So after having so much rain saturated, we're now starting to head on the dry side. So tomorrow will be actually refreshing. So dirt don't hurt. So yeah, Dave, thanks. That's Scott, yeah, thank you for doing the thumbs up. I appreciate. I do enjoy canning, Dave. I do. And I have a special process in how I do my tomatoes. I don't really eat, I don't eat tomatoes fresh. I have tried and tried, but I just can't get past the texture and the flavor of them fresh. I just can't do it. But I like like them cooked and made and everything. So, so the tomatoes I have some that are three different kinds of tomatoes, and some are beefsteak tomatoes. So um, I make a lot of sauce, just like seasoned up tomato sauce. It's kind of a spaghetti sauce, and I can use it in everything. I use it in chili and all my tomato-based things, making barbecue sauce, all kinds of stuff. So I do that. I make a lot of diced tomatoes because those are good throwing in with the tomato sauce and the chili. Um, what else? I make salsa, things like that. So, do I have gophers? Yes, I do have gophers, and they kind of left me alone last year, the year before, but I think they are back because I've seen a couple holes. I don't have the pocket gophers that leave the mounds of dirt, but I do have the other striped gophers that just dig a hole and they tunnel under everything. So I well, sweet potatoes, good. You know what? I really like sweet potatoes, and I would love to grow them, but I don't have any place to store them, and so that's where I have to kind of think about that. I am doing butternut squash, and I want to can that. So having the squash and the potatoes, I don't know. I don't eat that many potatoes at all, so you know, when I do have one, I'll just buy it. I have maybe, I don't know, one a month or something like that. So it's not worth it for me to grow them. You have groundhogs. Oh, those can leave a mess. Well, Julie, I'm hoping that I can get a lot of canning videos in. Um, as you guys know, that whenever you're filming and you're doing stuff, it takes like 3 times longer to get anything accomplished. So I'll probably not film everything that I'm canning. You know, just maybe do like one set of tomatoes and do that, and then just not film the rest of them because I would never get done. So Thrifty VG, your dad used to put a cotton ball soaked in peppermint oil, and he got rid of his gophers that way. Ah, very good, very good. I actually have some clove oil and peppermint oil infusing. You know, they're kind of like, they've been in a jar for over a month now, about 6 weeks, trying to get it. So I don't know if it's going to be strong enough or not, but I heard that combination keeps snakes away. And so hopefully I can use that in there too. Lots of critters seem to hate mint oils. Okay, good. Well, I will, that's good to know. I'm going to make a note of that here. So peppermint oil. I have had a very persistent snake at my back door. And he was, I was hardening off, you know, all my plants for like the last 3 weeks. But, you know, then it would get cold and it would rain a stretch and then I'd have to start all over again. But anyway, I had a tray of smaller containers of herbs and the different things on my back step. And I went out to check on him, and the snake was just laying in the tray, all nice and happy. And I'm just like, no, they're garden snakes, gardener snakes, garter snakes, however you want to say it. But they're not, and they pretty much run away when when I come near, you know, and I kind of go after them with my shovel. But luckily, no, we don't. I don't think we have any venomous snakes around here. You know, we've got the killer mosquitoes and the killer ticks, and that's kind of what we end up having. Um, so, Julie, you're going to have to get creative with them with storage. Okay, yeah. It's Hi, Grammy Karen. How are you? Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. So, oh, yeah, they more than startle me. It's kind of like halfway to a heart attack, and then it's just like, then just the like the feeling afterwards. So it's just like I just don't do snakes. So, but so Thrifty VG, one of your favorite books to learn about critters and how to get rid of them is Grandma's Critter Ritter book. That's fun. I love the name of that. And it's all kind of all natural type of ways to do that, so you're not like chasing around the yard with a hoe or spraying them with napalm or something like that. So yes, Grandma Karen, I am. I'm doing well. I was in the middle of planting my garden and had to stop and come and be with you guys, which I'm just so happy to be doing. It's like, you know, I know so many channels say this, but it really is true that I think our homesteading community and all the people here really do have some of the best and nicest subs and content creators, and it's just such a great community. And that's why I really enjoy doing things with you guys and for you. You guys keep me going for making videos, and I just really enjoy that. So I'm so happy to have you guys here. Yes, a big +1 on the homestead community. Yes. Yes, a big happy family, absolutely. So I've been very thirsty, so I'm sorry if I'm going to be drinking here in front of you guys. So at least I'm not eating. So I'm trying to replenish some of the electrolytes there. Maybe a little drama with some channels. Yeah, there was some scuttlebutt a week or two ago that I have no clue what happened. I have no idea what it was, but everybody was like, oh, this and that. And I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of oblivious to some things like that. I just go about my life and my day and get things done. And it's like, so hello, SH Momini, how are you? Let me see. Did I write who you are, what your name is? I don't think I wrote it down. So what is your first name? Momini. I think you told me last week, and I didn't get it written down. So yes, David, is a bummer because it's like there's really no scuttlebutt. Yeah, it is a good name for it. There's really no reason for it. Let's all be adults and just support one another. I think that's all good. So Steph, okay, hello. Okay, well, we so about 18 minutes into it now. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I have a T-shirt with my thing on it, my logo T-shirt. That not that this is mine, but I will get whatever one you need. And that's going to be a prize for whoever. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If anybody can guess how old I'm going to be. And I'm not one of those people like, oh, I'm never going to tell how old I am. It's like, you kind of embrace it. I've earned every year. It's been an easy life, but it's like, yeah, I've earned every year. So thank you guys for all the wishes. I appreciate it. 57? No. 56. Julie, you are so sweet. Thank you. 45? No. Oh, there you go, Steph. A perpetual 29. Hey, McClendon Homestead. Hello. And Claybank. Hello. 47. Dave, thank you so much. No, that's you guys. Crystal, I like that. 18. Yes. So get rid of the wrinkles and yeah. 52, 59. No. So, no, somebody was pretty close, but not quite there yet. So, I like the Dave, you keep going up, which is fine. That's good. Hello, Two Wild Onions. How are you? How are you doing, Lisa? Thank you. Grammy Karen, yes, I would just tell you exactly what it was. So, Linda, you are getting close. So, Dave, you went up another one, so that's good. I'm not 60. No. Grandma's so happy. There you go. You got it. 61 it'll be tomorrow. So, well, Oregon, PW Homestead. I hope I don't look 65. Oh, no. But yes, I am. So, Grandma's so happy. She got it. Another Minnesotan. Yay. So, oh, Grandma Karen, thank you. A young 61. So, oh, okay. Well, thank you, Julie. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, Grandma's so happy. We both graduated high school in 1976 then, didn't we? So, Grandma's so happy. My email is on my channel. So if you could email me and let me know like what size you want. I have this in blue and in green, and the green is kind of like a grass green type of color. So anyway, yeah, she did it. So wonderful. I could probably hand deliver it, but well, thanks. Oh, Lisa, thank you. Thank you. I get a lot that people think I'm either mid 40s or 50 at the latest. So but it's. I think a lot of it had to do with I suppose some of it in my genes, but um, in Louisiana, I spent 13 years in Louisiana, and those of you in the deep South, how the humidity and everything. And one of the things that just struck me so much when I um, first got down there was seeing these older women with these incredible complexions. I mean, it's just, you talk about peaches and cream skin and complexions, and they were just gorgeous. And it was like, oh my goodness. And so I think having that time frame there with all that intense humidity there that doesn't really allow you to get wrinkles kind of helped out a little bit. But oh, Dave, thank you. I try to live well. I try to. I need more sleep is what I do need though. So probably have less wrinkles if I slept more. But so congratulations, Grandma. So happy. I appreciate it. And you are going to be my very first person who will get one of these shirts. Now, I don't have, because I'm not monetized yet, I'm not able to have my Teespring account as like a merchandise shelf on my channel, but, that shows up when I have a video. But I do have a Teespring account. If anybody ever wants a shirt, I have the link on my About page for my channel, as well as under each video. So I do have the links there if you guys ever want one. So it's up to you. Not selling them here or anything, but anyway, so take good care of myself so nobody can guess your age. Yes, that's my name, Northstar Prepsteader. Okay, the Northstar is kind of we had like that's kind of a Minnesota. I don't want to say a title or anything, but we had years ago. Our hockey team was the Minnesota North Stars. We have, it's just because we're in the north, and I don't know, we guide everything by the North Star here. It's just kind of a Minnesota thing having North Star. So that indicates more of my roots. Prepsteader. So I homestead on my couple lots here in a very small town, small rural town. But so I have the homesteading, and then I do a lot of um, canning, preserving, and putting away, and trying to prepare and learning the skills and how to be prepared for things that come my way, whether it's a financial break or downfall of my own, or something, I lose a job or whatever, that I have things stored away, and believe me, it's come in handy many times, many times. So it's like, okay, I don't, just the one thing not to have to worry about, because I've been a single mom, and there were many times that just I didn't have any money for anything, and so, but if I had food stored away, I could always rely on that, know that I could always feed my kids. And for me, with my freelance business, I'm a freelance graphic designer, and so it's never a steady income. It's like feast or famine, really, through that. And so in those famine times, I don't have to worry about making sure that I run to the grocery store every 2 or 3 days and have food. So I can go 2 or 3 weeks if I need to, without having to worry about it. So anyway, that's where I kind of combine it, Northstar Prepsteader. So um, let me catch up on some of these comments a little bit. So Grandma, you're the same age. It's like, I can't believe you're that old. That's funny. Thank you. Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate it. So does my Teespring account show up on my banner? Let me check real quick. Yes, it does. It's on my banner. Thank you, Julie. I like your channel name too. So, oh, Dave, thank you. Get the link right there. So, oh, hey, Karen. Hello. I can't stay here just a high five. I appreciate you popping in. You just missed our guessing game for what for my birthday. So, hey, Dave Northwater. Thank you. Dave. Okay, my town population, it's about 40. It fluctuates, if somebody has a baby, or if somebody gets married, or somebody moves out, um, it changes it drastically. So it's a very, very itty bitty town. So, I mean, it's just like one block away, it's all fields for me. And we have one main street and one half side street, and the town is 4 blocks long, and that's it. So we're just out in the middle of a whole bunch of fields. So 4,300, that's a nice size, Dave. That's it's enough to have some community there, and to have the essentials of what you need, and without having to run to a bigger town or something. I do most of my shopping about a half hour away. So the other closest towns to me are about 7 miles away. So it still is, to get anywhere, to get anything, I still have to get in the car and drive. So, oh, Lisa, thank you so much. Appreciate that. The Busy Little House, McClendon Homestead, and As Loves Your Channel. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Charlotte, so much. I appreciate that. When McClendon, you guys were live, what was it, Thursday or Friday night or something like that, and I just caught in at the very end. You guys are so sweet. Oh my goodness, that you when you saw me come in, you were just like all jumping up and shouting. It's like Northstar's here, and it's like, oh my goodness. I'm very humbled that you would think of me that way and consider me to be. I don't know. Thank you very much. Your business name, okay. Well, that's great. So Dave, yeah, it is a tiny, tiny town. So you guys will see a little bit more of it when the Self-Reliant Roadshow comes here in a little over a month. So that should be kind of neat. So Grandma's so happy. Where did you grow up then? So Dave, how do you have a town of 4,300 with no commerce? I mean, is it just a totally residential area and that's it? So Pete's Little Home said, what made you hungry? We haven't even been talking about food, but they made you hungry. Oh, Now Then, you know what? I've driven through Now Then several times. You're right, there's nothing there. There is nothing there. But it's out near Cambridge, kind of in that way. Yeah, if you blinked, it was gone. I think they leave it on the map just because people kind of knew that it was there, and so it's a little point. So is that Wisco? Is that how you say it? Vurs from Wisconsin. Hello, neighbor. So oh, McClendon's the other night. Okay. See, I got in at the very tail end. So what they were cooking and eating, is that what they were doing? That sounds good. So I've just been outside working in the garden and everything. I had breakfast this morning. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of late night meals here. So machine shops, garages, a gas station, but it's mostly old farms. Okay. You know what, that in New Hampshire, that sounds very like quaint kind of and really old, like old town quaint rather than some of the newer towns that are that size. So work, I like that in quotes. In other words, yeah, you can pick up a few bucks here and there, and that's about it, right? Oh, good, I said it right. So Vors Wisco, this is the first time I've seen your channel, but thank you for coming in. I really, really appreciate that. So where in Wisconsin are you? Are you north, south? If you're Vors, is that French? So it's more like, I mean, because we've got some Oak Knob Farm, and from the late 1700s. Wow. Okay, central Wisconsin. Yeah, Oak Knob Farm and I have some online connections with some Canadian channels, and they have a very French name to it, so it's kind of. Oh, your husband says it's Spanish. Vors Wisco. That just doesn't look like a Spanish word to me at all. So anyway, so I want to tell you guys, while you're all here next week, I will not be able to be live because I'm going to be on a bus on the way home from a conference, and I'm still going to put up a video at the same time and everything, and have it go out at 6 o'clock. And I was hoping that I could premiere it, but I won't have internet service, and I just can't I don't have that much data on my phone to be able to premiere from that. I don't even know how to premiere from my phone. I could do it from my laptop, but I don't know my phone. But hey, Katie, how are you doing? So, But I want to let you know that I, I'm. It's out of my hands, out of my control, being able to be here by that time. I won't even be able to get home until probably about 8 or 9 o'clock that night. So I will miss that time. And I'll miss you guys, but we'll be back the following week immediately, and we'll do that. So, Katie, did you get my email about some plants? Well, thank you, viewers. What is your first name? So I can get to know you a little bit better. Hey, Katie, I was down halfway between the two of us, Amber and Phil. Well, hello. On Saturday, and I have some extra plants, and oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Thrifty VG. I appreciate that. So you know what? I don't think I have your name written down, and I know I've asked you before. So Thrifty VG, what is your first name? You didn't get it. Okay, interesting. Sorry about that. Well, because I know I had some extra plants and you wanted to have some, and but I've just planted them all now. So, and I'm not going to be able to get back down that way for a couple more weeks. So, sorry about that. Do you have carpal tunnel in your right hand? Oh, are you right-handed then too? So you won't be able to garden or even type or anything? Well, you're obviously typing, unless you're using your phone and um, doing it verbally. So no problem, no worries. I'm sorry that you missed out on some plants. So found my people. What is that, Scott? Hashtag found my people. Is that just you? Scott, are you in the crane again? Oh, I can call you Thrifty. Okay. Okay. Well, Katie, I hope that I could call you Thrifty or I can call you VG. Okay. Well, thank you. I hope you get healing very quickly, Katie. So, yeah. So, okay. I would like to have a thumbs up. Everybody show me a thumbs up if you follow the Self-Reliant Roadshow with Prepsteader Bob and Mrs. B, and see what they've been doing. So I'd like to see who does that. Just give me a thumbs up on your thing. Garden one hand. Yes, that's gonna be fun, isn't it? So, but I want to those of you who got in a bit later. Grandma's so happy. Won my shirt. So, anyways, Northstar Prepsteader, and she's going to be sending me an email. We had a guessing game because my birthday is tomorrow. She guessed exactly right how old I am, and she won a T-shirt. So, Grammy Karen, you follow them. Oh, that's great. Grammy Karen, where are you from? Yes, Prepsteader by Mrs. B. It's just fantastic. I just can't imagine their energy and what they have going. Because so, Katie, when's your birthday? On the 5th, or was it today? So thrifty. Good. You follow Self-Reliant Roadshow on the 5th. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So you have a great, wonderful, blessed day. Um, you're in Frankfort, Kentucky. Okay. Oh, you are. Okay. You know what? I know that I come on right before them. Grammy Karen's. Now, which Stivers are you mom to? To Zach or Jen? Because I really, really like your kids. They're wonderful. Just emanate joy, and I know that's not all the time, but there's something inside them that they just, and I think that's what is so appealing to them. So okay, for Jen. So yeah, they some great kids. Um, I really like watching them and communicating with them. They're just great. So, and Linda, you're going to be a birthday girl too on the 16th. Good for you. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Yeah. So, as I'm totally okay with being completely out of the running for Chris at Single Dad homesteading. So I'm totally good because it's like I should be his mom, and and, I know that he's like. So I'm totally good with that. It's funny. Yes. So anyway, Prepsteader Bob and oh, yeah, and Mrs. B are at Rainbow Valley Ranch in Colorado, and Mark and Rachel, they're just amazing, amazing family. They were my third sub. My very first sub was Prepsteader Bob, and so that's always going to be special to me. He was my very first sub, and then Rachel at Rainbow Valley Ranch was my third one, and I was only on for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then she sent me a challenge, and it's been great, and we communicate often outside of just commenting on our videos and chats and stuff like that. So, oh, hi Bev, how are you? I'm so glad that you're here. That's so great. Thank you so much. So, yeah, Grammy Karen, that is what you see is what you get. They're just themselves, and I've sensed that, and I think that's what everybody on YouTube can really tell when somebody's being just genuine, when they're themselves, when they're authentic, and I think that's what gives you better success. You see Jess and Maya; they're just themselves. They're being authentic. They give you the beautiful, the good, the bad, the ugly. And it's like you just see everything, and people relate to that, and they don't want something that's all just fake on there. So, but anyway, so yeah, at Rainbow Valley Ranch, so they're just an awesome, awesome channel, and the ranch, what they're doing there, I think it's going to be exciting to see where they go with it and what's going to happen with it. Um, so anyway, yeah, it's going to be really good. Yeah, I didn't get to see a whole lot yet from Rocking Sea, so they were there just for a short time. But I still don't know an exact date when they're coming here. I know it's going to be probably mid-July sometime, so I won't know. But I know there are a number of you from Minnesota that are on here right now too, that have expressed wanting to come here and be with us and help when the Self-Reliant Roadshow comes to my place. And if you could, hey McClendon Homestead, hello Chris, how are you? If you could let me know either on this chat or send me an email or something that you want to be here, so I can get some idea of kind of the number of people that we're going to have, so we can that gives us a better idea of what projects we can tackle, whether it's just going to be a couple simple projects, or if there's something, because we have a big number of people, if we can you know have better projects going on or something. So and it gives me a little bit better idea of what to plan. Hi, Prep Steading with Nana Benda. How are you? Such a fun name, Nana Benda. I like that. So um, you're up next to Ashland, Kentucky. Ooh, well, peaceful homestead. That'll be nice. So, how's Kentucky been doing with the rain? Are you okay there? I know Zach and Jen said that they really don't get like tornadoes and things there, so you're pretty safe from that area. But yeah, the Midwest, Iowa and Missouri and Arkansas, just with the rain, it's just been devastating there. So also you're practically neighbors there. So okay, good, not bad. Nana Benda. That's so fun. That is so great. That's wonderful. Well, last week I posed a question to you guys because I have these elm trees. They're not my trees, but they're just like bordering my property line, so they belong to the people who own the property next to me. And they're like 75 feet tall, and the little seeds are ripe now. They're starting to really come down, and luckily we've had a south wind today, and they're they're raining down their seeds on the other property. But I did get some row covers, so that once I get things planted and get everything down there, I'm gonna go out and lay that on top of it. So with the storms coming tomorrow, the winds could shift. I have to check that out. I don't know what it's going to do, but Dave, I think at Oak Knob Farm, I think you're the one that gave me the idea to use the row covers, and was able to find some on Amazon pretty cheap. So at least to cover them, just to be able to collect all the seeds so they don't start popping in my my garden, because it immediately starts growing elm trees. And you might have an inch or two showing above ground, but it's like 3 to 4 inches below. So it's like the root system is twice as long as what you see above there. And it's just a pain in the neck to try to be pulling those out all the time. So Nana Benda, I wish we could find a way to share that rain and siphon that water to those who need it, because there are people that are in drought right now. So, oh, okay, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. So, Abiding Acres Homestead, hello. Where are you from? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for coming. Again, for those who missed it, next week I won't be around to be able to do a live, but I'll put a show out or a video out for 6 o'clock. So if you're just like, oh, I have a live, and then it's like it'll be coming up, but I'm going to be on a bus and I won't have access to internet or anything like that. So but I will always be I will be back the following Monday at 6 o'clock. So it's something that I want to keep going. And I know during the summer it's going to be really hard for people to get out of the garden, out from outside to to stop at 6 o'clock and do this, but at least 6 o'clock Central Time. But it's the only time I found that doesn't interfere with some other channels that are having their lives, and I just don't want to take away from other people. So Ontario, Canada. Well, hello, Abiding Acres. Yeah, Ontario is a very big area. Are you in the north or south? east or west. So I'm in Minnesota, so we border part of Ontario, um, which is kind of nice. So I have flown over Canada. I have been to Winnipeg, but I so want to make some road trips, like into Saskatchewan and going west. And then I want to take another road trip and go east and go through Ontario and Quebec and hit Niagara Falls and then go over to like Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia and all the way down. And then I can go through like New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine, which I've never been through either. So I it's a dream. It's like, but for me to take like 3 weeks off, it's just like, oh, it's just not happening right now. But I would love to be able to do that. So you're an hour west of Ottawa. Okay. Well, thank you for coming, and I appreciate that. So you've been to Ontario, just driving through to Alaska. You're driving right now, Nanabanda? Or you were on your way to Alaska when you went through Ontario when you took that trip. So Maine is pretty nice. Yes, I just that Northeast. I know it's absolutely gorgeous, but Winnipeg is beautiful too. It is. It's been many years since I've been there. Many years. But I would love to go back. And I'm trying to get my life into a place where I can take that kind of time and just I want to go um, to Montana, Idaho, to Rainier National Forest and National Park, Mount Rainier National Park, and to see, or in Glacier National Park, not Mount Rainier in Glacier National Park. Anyway, out there. So I want to get that. I want to go down to the Four Corners to Hoover Dam and in that area, and so Biting Acres, you just booked a road trip to Tennessee in September. Very good. Very nice. So I'm interested in how you said you just booked a road trip. Does that mean that you're going to be with a group taking a bus trip, or you just made a plan that you're going to just get in the car and drive there, or okay, here I am now. Okay, Nanabanda. So from Oklahoma, you've had some bad weather going through there. I hope everything's been okay. Scott, is that from driving? Oh, mom, my knee. Are you thinking of all those miles that your knee would be killing you from driving? Or is this something totally unrelated? Yes, Hidden Valley Homestead. He keeps all of our lives interested. That's for sure. You booked hotels and will be driving from Ontario all the way to Tennessee. Okay. So what is in Tennessee in September? Is there a homesteading thing at that point in time? Excuse me. Scott, are you still in the crane? You taking a break? I hope you're not on that motorcycle. Uh, Well, guys, we're going to have about 2 minutes left here, and then I'll let you go so that you can get to some other shows. I know Stivers are on in the next hour, and a few other people. But I just want to thank you so much for coming, and we had an absolutely gorgeous day today. It's been about 84, something like that, 85, and starting to cool down a little bit. And um, oh, that's good. I'm glad you like Tennessee. That's great. And so it was a little warm. Tomorrow's going to be warmer. Just kind of in that time where we go up and down and things like that. But safe enough to have everything outside, and it's growing well. It's all taking well. So far, no transplant shock in the garden. My strawberries are full of blossoms, so hopefully everything will be growing really well. So, oh, I love you too, Karen. Thank you so much. And you know what? You are rocking your life. You really are. And I know that it stresses you out so completely. But you know what? Just we're just a room of friends. I mean, it's just a room of friends. And I think you just relax and you'll be just great. So yes, and I want to thank my moderators, Scott and Dave, you just guys, and Katie. I appreciate you all so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, hugs to you too. Hugs to you too. So yes, evenings are nice. And right now, I can be outside till about 9 o'clock at night when the sun is finally going down, and so I love. By 9 o'clock, the mosquitoes are starting to drive me in, but so I could get a couple hours of work in the evening. It's so nice. So, all right. Yeah, Karen, this is great. I love being able to watch the replays on lives that I miss, so I can see. But it's like then I want to add a comment in there. And it's like, oh, but I can't type one in there, so it's kind of Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. You guys take care. And Grandma's so happy. Got a shirt. And if anybody else, wants to check out my shirts, I'm a Teespring. I've got the links on my channel. So anyway, you guys take care. Love you all, and I appreciate you so much being here. And remember, next week I won't be live, but I'll be back the following week. So all right. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Grandma. So happy. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, everybody who missed that. So, you guys, all right. Good night.